Hi Church, it's great to have you here. I'm here with Roger, and we're going to be just sharing with you about a ministry that Roger's been a part of for a very long time, going into Yatala Prison and the work that he's been doing. So welcome Roger, great to have you along.
Thank you, Barry.
Why don't you tell us about what you've been doing in prison and how you got involved in that?
Well, first of all, we're running an alpha program. That's basically all we do. We just take in, it's just a couple of guys at the moment, and we just go into our particular division that we're in, and do the alpha course.
Do the alpha course in prison.
That's right.
And how long have you been doing that for?
Well, it's about 18 or 19 years I've been involved, so yeah, it's a long time. And I kind of got involved early on. I was invited, and I just wasn't interested at all. Why would I go into prison? I wasn't interested. But I found out they were doing a course that I just bought, which was a follow-up to the Alpha course.
Yep.
And they were running it into prison. It was for 8 or 9 weeks. And I thought, oh well, I'll be interested in the course, and I'll be able to see a little bit of the prison as well. And I went in, and the thing is, what I didn't expect was to connect with the guys.
Yeah.
I hadn't really thought about that. I really just was concentrating on having a look at the video.
Yeah.
But I connected with the guys, and just talking to a couple of them over the first 2 or 3 weeks, it was making a difference, and I was hooked.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, when it comes to thinking about being involved in prison ministry, they're not really sure what to expect. Like, prisons are places that people don't tend to go unless they've got a loved one in there. What's it like going into a prison and running something like the Alpha course in there? What's some of the unique things there?
Well, for personally, I didn't feel that uncomfortable. And I've often made the joke that the fact that you know you're coming back out in a couple of hours time, probably makes a big difference.
Yes, sure.
But I didn't feel uncomfortable with, you go through a series of locked doors.
Yep.
And when you meet the guys, they just seem like ordinary people. I mean, taken out of the situation that they might have been in,
You'd never know.
you would just be talking to, anybody.
Anybody, and that's the important thing to really highlight. It is these are normal people, and sure, they've done things that are wrong.
Absolutely.
And they've been judged for that by society, but they're normal people with normal struggles. They have a heart to hear what God has for them as well. And in some ways, would it be true that because they get into prison, they reassess a lot of things in their life?
This is the big thing that you can notice with some of the prisoners that we see. They do take stock.
Yeah.
They have hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
And it is a time to look at yourself and say, well, what am I going to do with the rest of my life?
And a lot of times when people go into prison, they have a disconnect with their family and their social structures, and it can be a very difficult time for them. Just well done, Roger, for spending 18, 19 years going into the prison and presenting Jesus to these people. How can we support this kind of ministry?
One of the big things would be to get involved.
Get involved. Yeah.
You know, and it's not just men that go in.
Yeah.
I've known at least 3 women who have been on the Alpha program, running the Alpha program. I do realise it's a commitment, but it's a rewarding commitment. We provide coffee, tea, and stuff to eat. We're always looking to buy new videos that we can show. Either testimonies or updates on the Alpha programs themselves.
Okay.
So yes, there's monetary involvement and just involving yourself as well.
So we want to encourage you, church, if God is calling you to maybe explore doing Alpha in the prisons, then see Roger.
Absolutely.
And he's around the Paraffin campus, so come along and have a chat with him. One of the things that I've noticed when I've gone into the prison, and I haven't gone in as much as you, but is that they more than not, the guys are just so grateful that you've taken the time to come and to be with them and to show the love of God to them. And so I want to encourage you, church, if you can give financially to this ministry, that would be great. But I think even more importantly, if you can give your time to something like this, that would be sensational. So thanks, Roger, for all that you're doing, mate, and we leave it up to you, church, to what you want to do.
Thank you.